With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Yeah. Gadriende.
Yaru, Meta, yeah, Gadriende. Apple.
Huh?
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Yaru. Yeah. Meta. Huh? Abendende. Apple. Quetta. Meta. Huh? Yeah. Gadriende.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs.
Apple.
First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Workende.
Yeah. Abendende.
John.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Yeah. Juende.
Yaru.
Queta. Woodle. Yeah. Yes, Sabiende.
Yaru. Kawera. Cheerlass. Huende. Yes, sir. Huh? Huh? Quetta. Apple.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Queta. Yes, sir. Styria each. Yeah. It's a wheeler. Work on. Huh? Yes, Samiente. Yaro. Uende.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Ichipara. Workan. Yaru. Gongande. Workan. Gongande. Workende. Quetta. Ichiwiller. Workende. Don. Huh? Apple. Yeah. Here worked.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Queta. Onrad. Workende. Huh? Yeah, Onrad. Workende. Here the worker.
Yeah. Ichipara. Workende.
Queta.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied.
Yeah. Ortalanda. Quetta.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Yeah. Yeah, the lender.
Yeah. Gonganda. Workan.
Huh? Off the lender.
Ridende.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Gande. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yaru. Asterende. Forward. Yes, sir.
Forward. Gande.
Queta.
Yes, sir. Kutlich.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Reader. Ridende.
Queta. Ichipara. Workan.
Huh? Aoth to
Huh? Off the lender. Yeah. Here the worker.
here out, Jaya. Wooded. Undiete. Forward. Yeah.
Yaru. Yeah.
Yeah.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Yeah. Defende.
Huh? Quetta. Yes, Samiende. Yeah. Wooded. Quetta. Yeah. Work Henday. Air to work, huh? Yeah. Work Henday.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Poeta. Ichahuela. Work Henday.
Quetta. Huende.
Poeta. Wodo.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves. The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Where's the harder? You wait day off. Eat your work, him. Yarrow to work. Eith to lend a Kuthleach.
Yaru to a soon are. That Shule Bayo Timbran. What surface, eh? The rest they knew?
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers.
Your worker.
Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
And your work, off each a guy. Each timber.
And your worker.
Yarway.
Yeah. Eat your willa. Eat your worker.
Garwigan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then they stay out.
What's that finish? Will it we got? That's Shule Bayo Timbran.
Yerwath Garwigan. Cometh on.
Garwigan.
Yes, sir. Off each your guy.
Yes, sir.
Each timber fails.
What's that finish? And your work. Oh, yeah, they do.
Garwigan.
Eat your work, him.
Each brewkay that.
Yarway.
You wait day off.
Yes, sir.
That's Shule Bayo Timbran.
Garwigan. Garu Upa. Garu Faraf.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Yes, sir. Got we got.
Yeah? Bear on the assault!
Yes, sir. Where's the heart?
What surface they?
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Astira, got we got. Yes, sir.
Forward here!
You with me! Yes. Got we gun a setup. Yes, Yaru, Remet Garu, Yarway. Garu Upa. Mid-May.
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry.
Got we gun a setup.
The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack.
Yerwath got we got. Better fleet stop. Athena, Vera. Of Slayer.
Passen Sie Hände!
Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Yes, sir. Westerada, non they move. Each different they are.
Yes, sir. Where's the heart? Ain't your worker?
God we got. Yerwa, God we got.
Yes, sir.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
That's Shule Bayo Timra.
Ja, garu upp. Rit nu.
Bolton, very good!
Din Hästa.
What sir? Yes, sir. Understood. Eat your work.
Yes, sir. Off each you got. It's
Yeah.
timber of Theos.
Yeah,
And your worker. Yeah. It's a wheeler. It's a worker. Yes, sir. Found and they know. It's timber of Theos. It's a brookie that.
Besteda pasta nu. Arita nu. Eoridas. Hellsborough. Din Hästa.
Forward here.
A yearward. Icha folie. Readeth Eoridas. Eorid ya. Yesadli Athopa. Eoridas. Farah.
And your worker. Work end day on Effingham.
Garwigan Asetat. Aknawa.
Yedita Upa. Readeth Eoridas. Ichiera. Yes, Eurisna. Eoridas. Hellsborough. Yesadli Athopa. Ichiwilla. Eoridas. Farah. Eoredas Yerway. Din Hästa. Yes, sir.
Ja, Yerwath Garwigan. Cometh on.
Forward here. Eored Yaru.
Each will read on. Each here. Ja, go.
But Eoredas Yerway. Yedita Upa.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Ichiera.
Ja, Garwigan Asetat. Hurra.
Hera cometh on. E's dead faster nu. Din Hästa. The Yedita Upa. Beod May. Eoredas Yerway. On Monath. Icha folie. Stead faster nu. Yesadli Athop.
Air Fortress!
Eoredas. Beod May.
Hey, sir.
Ritanu. Ah, Wayla. Yedita Upa.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself.
Garu.
The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrive to help.
On your work, huh? That's Shule Ben.
Yes, sir. What you want, man? That's Shola Ben. What the It's Tim.
Eat your will. Eat your will.
Garwigan! Yerwa! Garu! Farath.
Vera you werta. Vera Dom.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Strail born
You work
yard
it.
landboga arod. Strailer fuse.
What's her faith, eh? Yeah. Eat your
Beo
will.
death me. Strailer fuse.
That Shule Beo Timber.
What's their faith, eh? What's their faith, eh?
Yaru to work. Eat your will, Hugh sooner. That Shule Beo Timbran.
Beo death me. Strailer fuse.
Vinhesta. Ritanu.
Strail born yard. Strailer fuse.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
Flamboga arod. Beo death me. Flamboga
Eat your
arod.
work.
Strailer fuse.
Hey,
Strail born yard. Strail born yard.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Flamboga.
Yeah. You eat it upa.
Yerwath Garwigan.
Mid-May. Eoredas Yerway. Eat your folly.
Yarut.
Yerwiath. Iquilla. Gath Strelborn.
Beod Ichiera. Wernia, a Stigat Otway. Eoredas Fena. Eo Wigan.
Strelborn. Sithe. Strelborn. Better. Sabuga Strelborn.
Yerward.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge.
Strelborn. Stida hit.
Steady fast. Eoredas.
Strelborn Yerwa. Herrekongat on way.
Let us Usgan. Come on. Eat your folly.
Yes, sir.
You did it, a Stigat.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Sure, lass. You're right on. Get something there. What's our faith, eh? Sure, lass. You're right on. Get steady. Yes, sir. Where's the holler? Fetch Ende Woodo. That's Shule Bayo Timbran. Cheerless hair.
Under Croco!
Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Restes commende. Each timbra theos.
What thirty-thing? Farende no. Each timbra theos.
And your worker? Each timbra theos.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.